Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Weekend In. I have been oofed, and today we're playing a game called MazM's Jekyll and Hyde. So I thought this might be good because I never really give warnings ever. But some elements of Jekyll and Hyde may cause trauma or incur debilitating mental and or physical effects. Please check the following before the game. So there's just lots of sounds that there's just noises that might, oh my god, okay. Hold up. Noises that invoke terror, and that's pretty much it. Visual depictions of murders and crimes such as assault and property damage, scenes of physical violence expressed through sounds, textual descriptions of verbal violence, textual descriptions of discrimination and hatred towards specific groups of people, so images of corpses, scenes depicting suicide, visual effects that may trigger photosensitive epilepsy. So if you have epilepsy, photosensitive epilepsy, you may want to click away from this video. I don't know if it's going to be in this video exactly, but yeah. No, you can complete and see the ending of MazM Jekyll and Hyde without making any purchases. However, making in-app purchases enables you to experience rich and fascinating stories that aren't available in free cases. Okay. Disclaimer. No, actually, no. Ooh. Okay. What is this? Director. People who made it. Director, Birdie, game designer, Luffy Jesse Shield, artist, Maha, Zero's Crack, developer, Gummy. Yo, shout out to all these people. MazM. There's been a lot of people who made this. Wow, okay. Trash bin. Nope. Let's not do that, actually. I'm just clicking things. Alright, let's see if I can turn the in-game volume down. Oh, okay. Who is it? Delivery man. I'm from Monsieur's Mall Pharmacy. Monsieur Mall is the pharmacy. Oh, I'll open the door. Thank you for coming. Please put it down carefully. It's very important. I'll give you a delivery receipt. Please wait here. I'll finish up on one experiment. What? Chapter 1. Honor of 2 Men. Okay. So just so you know, another episode of Distraint will come out tomorrow. I didn't want to stray away from that because I think we're almost done it. September 1885, Mr. Utterson's mansion. I don't know how many weeks we've been arguing over this issue. I told him that the terms will not be executed if the inheritor's identity is not clear. I'm gonna turn this down just a little. What's wrong with him? We've been friends for years, but sometimes I still can't understand him. The more I think about it, the more confusing it is. I'll sit by the fireplace and warm up. Whoa, okay. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde tutorial number 1. You can go through the case with the reading glasses. Settings. Tutorial menu review exit. Tea time. Black tea will help you think better. Why not take the time to go to the tea time and get a hint to find out? Review. Experiment log. Okay, so it's just what happened. Data file. Someone has conducted a very important experiment. Gabriel John Utterson, a lawyer in his 50s who lives in London. He likes to contemplate life by the fireplace. Oh my god, there's so much in this game already. It's the gallery. Okay, to the fireplace. Name of the lawyer, Gabriel John Utterson. I put an end to no matter what. Into this no matter what. Do I have to make him put his hand on the Bible and swear that he will change his will? No. Not yet. I'll try to convince him a few more times. This might go on for years. Alright. I guess we'll go here. One day, while strolling, they headed towards an alley in a busy area in London. That's it? Okay. Let me get some of that. Alright. So what is... I have a cross. One day, while strolling, they headed towards an alley in the busy area of London. In London, he said? Not of London. In London, yep, okay. Well, that gave me... That was a clue to nothing. There's a creepy chair in this dark corner. But that is about it. Busy area of London. Oh, I feel better after relaxing by the fireplace. Sitting in front of the fire is the best course of action when I have a problem. I'll have a drink and relax to get rid of this headache. Like there for seeing review. Thanks for the stroll. Document file. He wanted to meet. Wait, what time is it? Oh no, I did not realize that it was already too late. I'll be late for my appointment with Enfield, I think he said. I was caught up in my thoughts. This never happens. Which street was it? New area is open. Blind alley. Over here? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, blind alley. Let's go there. Once you complete all achievements, you will get special artwork. Okay. You can progress through a case by investigating both objects and characters. Oh, Mr. Utterson. There you are. How was your week? Good. It's nice weather to have a walk. Yes, it is. It's clear and refreshing. We haven't been to this alley in a while, right? Right. And it's Sunday, so it's not as crowded as usual. Yes, it's too crowded during the week. Let's walk along. Walk along the big street, Mr. Utterson. Let's do this. Okay. When you get stuck in the game, use crowns in tea time. What? To obtain hints. Like it's complete. Like extra phantom thief who struck across London. Caught. Welcome, sir. Can I interest you in a high-quality cloth? No thanks, I'm just looking. Our cloth is not just handsome, but hard-wearing too. Come, sir, why not give our swatches a feel? They have all look and feel of more expensive materials, but with none of the costs. I am certain we can cut you a suit from this. Hard-wearing, you say? That does sound useful. But you know, we need to keep up our appearances. Oh look! I have interesting news. Interesting news? Is about a famous detective in London. You mean a private detective? Well, the constabulary has been so useless lately. People have been turning into private detectives more than ever. This article is about a terrifying incident. We should buy the newspaper. Let's buy one. I'll just do that. Okay. Did you see something? Look, Mr. Utterson at that. Okay. I don't know if I was a newsboy. Ever since the Industrial Revolution, newsboys. Whoops. Okay. The newsboys made a living by selling newspapers on the streets and delivering them to homes. I can't read the newspaper. What is this? I can't examine this. Can I examine it over here? Story of the door. It's not a good story. Whoa. What is all this? The stalls are all broken in broad daylight. Isn't it strange? Mr. Utterson. This stall was broken last night. I saw it. You saw it? Something happened here? Yes, Mr. Utterson. It was terrifying. Oh my, that's still there? A hat or a boot or something? We must go. Let's go in this dirt, actually. And everything has gotten all spooky, spooky. Why is this child's shoe here? Don't tell me. I'd rather not speak of it, but I will tell you, Mr. Utterson. Some terrifying man trampled over a child here. Okay. I can still hear the sound of bones breaking and the child's scream. He did it just because they bumped into each other. Oh, that's really nice artwork. Calm down, Enfield. So this shoe must belong to that child. I should think so. We heard the child scream, so everybody nearby came running. Did you hand him over to the police? No, they came to an agreement. I told him to give the girl's father £100. I remember the people were swearing at the man like harpies. All that mess. Do you think that was Do you think that was his doing as well? Oh, of course, Mr. Utterson. I saw him going towards a door on this street. So do you think this was his doing as well? Yes, I think he destroyed all this as he was leaving his house. His house is at the end of that blind alley. I see, let's go to that house. I can't, like, just go over here instead? Where it's not as spooky? Alright then. Alright, let's go to the data file. First clue. The man trampled over a little girl as if it were nothing. Files. British shops. Shops of the Victorian era in Great Britain cater to people of differing social classes, so what they sell also differs. Although most shops sold one type of goods, the new department stores of the period were larger, stocked a wider range of goods, and catered to a wider range of customers than before. Let's go to reviews. Alright. Let's keep going. Go to this store. Here, Mr. Utterson. This is the door the man emerged from. This is... You know this house, or do you know whose it might be? No, did that man escape to this house? He didn't escape. The girl's father, the doctor, and I followed him here. And the man went through the door and brought back some money. But the money wasn't the problem. What do you mean, what did he do? He tried to pay the rest of the money with a cheque? You know, it wasn't his name. How do you know? Can you tell his name? I knew it wasn't his name, even before he introduced himself. It was the name of a very famous person, so I recognized it immediately. He either threatened the cheque's owner to write the cheque, or took it by force. He was the owner of the cheque. Well, it was the name of a friend of yours. I don't think I should tell you the name in order to protect his honor. Have you asked anyone else about that door, Enfield? No, I believe the more complicated things are the fewer questions I should ask. Whoa, okay. So I didn't look into it once the incident was resolved. Good, well done. Second clue, the owner of the check is one of Mr. Utterson's friends. He seems to have been threatened. Oh, we got an achievement about London. And start of the story. Wow, probably the easiest ones to get. Oh, I see one that says opium is legal. Hey, where's the dude? Yo, bro. Was the check forged? Whoa, okay. Music cut out there for a sec. I got worried. I went to the bank to learn more and discovered it was real, so I couldn't say anything. Is that so? Do you remember the man's face? I don't remember him well, but one thing is certain. He was elegantly dressed, but he looked very unpleasant and disgusting. I see. You said earlier that he told you his name, right? What's his name? Edward Hyde? Yes, it was Hyde. I asked him directly. Hyde. Mr. Hyde. Definitely the name means something. Enfield. Enfield, I guess. I don't keep saying Enfield. Please answer me truthfully. The reason why I haven't said much is because I know the owner of the check, of that check, in that house. He told me something very important, Mr. Utterson. This could jeopardize my friend's honor or something greater than that. You should have told me earlier. I mean, I definitely went through that door with his own key. I saw him with my own eyes. So you worked it out already while I was talking to you. Please never mention this incident again. I'm sorry, I was loose at times. I won't, Mr. Utterson. I'll keep going then. Goodbye. That terrifying man is connected to my friend. And that name, Hyde. I've seen it somewhere. What is even going on right now? I'll have to look it up at home. Okay. Tap the watch icon to go into the timeline. What on earth happened last night? A great chance to see Hyde. You can purchase it in timeline. Will it cost actual money? Because I'd rather not. You can play additional cases from the timeline. The case you're working on right now will be marked in the timeline. After you see the ending, you can go to the case you want. You can play additional cases from the timeline. The case you are working on right now will be marked on the timeline. After you see the ending, you can go to the case you want. Oh, okay. I already read this. Free this time. Alright. It's free. Let's go to it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let us do it. Look through the text files to read conversations from past cases. September 1885. Blind Alley. Whoa. Dr. Hyde. The dude who trumped the kid. When he tries to make some money out of this, I can't do much about it. It's very quiet to me. It's... The world is my oyster. Break this. Look at all this. It's chaotic and slow. What? I'll tear it all down. Okay, what else can I break? You can probably break a lot of things. I'm breaking myself. Oh, what? Oh. I'm going down. This is, odd. It feels good. Okay. Let's break this, then. Something that's so orderly. I want to destroy it. Perfect. The sound, I love it. You got something more to say to me? Dude. Hey, dude. Move. Why are you just standing there? There's no reason to move. How impudent. I'm a member of the Royal Society. Royal Society? An old friend of mine is also a member of the Royal Society. So what? He never talked about a condescending member like you. What to say? Condescending. He's a drunk. Let's... Hey you. Why are you calling drunkard? You look like you ran away from a mental hospital. Bless you, freak. You better shut up. Someone from a mental hospital might be coming to catch you. Okay. Oh. But why is this bracketing in my way? Alright. I got a feeling I might want to turn this down, just because I know what's going to happen. So noisy, be quiet, you're drawing too much attention. I can't escape, what shall I do? Mr. Enfield. Hey, what have you done to this little girl? None of your business. I'm out of here. Let me home. Let me home. Alright, I guess I have to talk to him. I saw everything. Don't you dare think about running away. What has this man done to you? This man trampled this girl down mercilessly. Look at her wounds. His face is so horrifying. My God, thankfully the girl's injuries aren't too great. What a relief. Let's get him to the police and have him hanged. Don't even think about lying to defend yourself. If you put a foot wrong, you'll be in dire trouble. Okay. This is a weird game. If you're trying to make some money from this incident, it might be possible. I don't want to draw more attention to this, as I am a gentleman. Tell me how much you want. What does me think I can be bought? You need to pay £100 for this girl's medical expenses to keep this quiet. So, is that enough? What did you just say? Alright, that's enough. Do you have cash? I don't have money with me now, but I should have some at home. Think I'm intending to escape without paying? Follow me if you can't trust me. Oh my God. Wait, I'll bring money. Can we trust him? What if he can escape through that door? We have no choice, we have to trust him. I was worried I would escape. I'll give you £10 of gold here. I'll give you the rest as a check. Take it to the bank to receive your payment. This is it for me. I'll be going. A check, not even cash. Wait, a signature. Something wrong? Can you guarantee that this check is real? The signature can't be yours. Why don't you say something if your concern doesn't make you sense that? Someone at the basement came out at 4 centimeters with at 4 a.m. with a check for £100 signed by another person. You're very suspicious. What's your name? Mr. Hyde. Edward Hyde. Mr. Hyde, that check can't be yours. You know that signature is okay. The truth, gentlemen, calm down when you're not certain. Don't worry. I'll be with you until the bank opens. And I'll exchange the check for cash. Believe me now. Alright, I believe you. Should wait at the office till the bank opens. The check is fake. You will pay for your deceit. Can you even tell what's true and fake? Okay. Alright. That's it. I'm just gonna... I know there's a lot to this game that apparently spans over about almost 3 years, I guess. 2 years. 3 years, because 87 starts here. Goes all the way to here. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys do want to see this, I'm not going to do it on my own, then like the video and comment games we should play. And I mean, and tomorrow, if not yesterday, there was or will be a Distraint vid. Ciao.